Stock Exchange. Art's here with us. So the story today is really about economic statistics and a little bit about the tariffs. So we saw crummy numbers out of China, industrial production, retail sales. Same thing with the United States, kind of below par retail sales numbers and industrial production. Exact images of each other. Weakness, and then President a little while ago says not going to do auto tariffs in Europe for at least 6 months, and the market rose into positive territory.
Yeah, I think, you and I discussed this. Traders down here think the president may have actually gotten the message on Monday when the market sold off. And
ride's nice. Let's go down below, check out the mahogany. Come on.
Yesterday you saw a little bit of that when he referred to the China as a minor squabble, that it wasn't a big deal.
Take a seat, puss. Should we test drop the anchor sound shoals? Later.
And then today when we were down 175 points or so, suddenly he comes out and he said he's going to go slow on the tariffs.
Yeah.
So I think he's watching the market. He knows what he wants to get done. And the market believes that, and that's why they rally now.
Why are you making me do this, you fat fucking miserable piece of shit?
What, Tony, what?
I guess the question is, you notice China was up overnight, even though they had the crummy numbers, and I can only assume that it's because we're in that bad news is good news thing, that they think there's going to be more stimulus coming from China, and that's going to help the markets. I guess the question is, would this make the Chinese any more willing to engage in a trade deal? It's rather striking that both sides walked away from a trade deal. They decided it wasn't worth it to do a deal right now. What's the political calculus that's going on in everybody's head?
When did they flip you? Tell me. Don't lie.
Flip? Who? What?
Well, I think that, the point was, again, the belief we were 90 to 95% at a deal. China backed up on some things. No, we can't do that through legislation. Trump got very irate about that,
What? Jesus Christ. I gotta sit down. I feel like I can't stand. Is that okay, Tony? Did I sit?
He was about to declare victory, and they pulled it away from him. And that's when he started ranting about tariffs, etc. So I think a deal is still possible if we got that close before. It depends on what concessions people want to make.
You can't help but notice, and the Chinese have said this before, that there's a multi-pronged front going on here. It's not just tariffs and trade. They're moving against Huawei, declaring it essentially a threat to the national security of the United States. There are arguments about China's Belt and Road Initiative. Is putting other countries into economic serfdom. They're selling arms. We're talking about selling arms to Taiwan. There's a whole multi-front thing going on. The Chinese are looking this comprehensive and saying they're really coming after us.
I think he knows that well.
Okay. Good. Again, none of this is going away. We still haven't resolved anything. We just got some economic numbers weaker than expected. He's here every day analyzing the markets with us exclusively at CNBC.com. Have a good one.
Take care.